Hey guys, I am just out leveling things. I've got my Jorman tides that I'm going to take to Shadowpeak. I don't remember the guy's name, but anyways, they're all the same. I've got, these traits. Could they be better? Yeah, but they've been working really well for us. I wasn't gonna do Jorman tide, but honestly, I had all of the regular Phalaris and then the Phalaris Aqua, and they already had the stats. And when you breed those together, you get Jorman tide, and yeah, that works really well for us because we're going to go up against a dark boss, and so we have dragon. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm out here, I'm leveling these guys. I've mostly been hitting just kind of like our usual suspects, but I was like, I mean, after getting our booties handed to us with Jetdragon, I was like, maybe Blaze Mutt. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's that. So, we should be able to handily get this. I did take the module off because I am 100% garbage at throwing them, is what I've learned. And so, yeah, someday I might have the skills, but right now I don't. So, yeah, also we ran into another meteor and we kind of wrecked them. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I have hyper spheres. I still have the ultra and the legendary. I'm probably gonna need ultra, right? Yeah, probably that one. So yeah, we're running down the shaft here and we're gonna go check out Blazemut. Blazemut has what, like level 4 mining and level 4 fire? So, I mean, usually considered one of like the best miners that you can get in the game. Also, you can use them for a lot of breeding upgrades and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead with the cat sword and just see what's up. The highest level thing I have is, of course, my Van Worm Christ still. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. I think we should be fine here. Hopefully, I'm paying enough attention that we don't accidentally kill him. But YOLO. Again, ultimately, I'm here for the levels. Oh, hey. Oh, actually, you know what? He is doing some damage to my dude. I gotta pay a little bit of attention here. That's a bummer. All right. What are we looking at? Yeah, I may have to give him a break. I don't know. We're going to have to sacrifice a Jormuntide here in just a second. Once these cooldowns are done... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and swap it right now while he does that attack, because that one is not good. Alright, let's see what our little baby Jormuntides do. Highly effective. Okay, well, I mean, I'm mostly using them while the other one heals. Oh, hey. Oh, crap. I was trying to get a better view there for you guys. And why is that highly effective? That seems kind of mid. I'm just saying. Let's keep an eye on our little dude here because he's doing that big dark attack, the nightmare thing that we have. Oh, Dormantide. Yikes. That one. Dormantide number 2. I choose you. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe the cat will help. Oh yeah, look at that. 20 damage. That's not worth it at all. Oh gosh. Fire is bad. Fire bad. Dragonfire good. I mean, so anyways, we're coming along. I expect that we should get, some pretty decent XP out of this. I thought about doing Lily and Eileen. That's kind of how we used to farm up XP for these fights. So yeah, let's see how our dude's doing. He's doing okay. How's our Jormuntide doing? Oh, Jormuntide's doing great. I might pull him for the next big attack. Maybe? Well, he keeps attacking me, so that's pretty chill. Oh, look at those ones, man. Baby Jormuntide, not doing much fire damage against the fire dude. Ow. That rock just kind of, well, rocked me. Okay, we're gonna have to not do some, like, good for the camera stuff here while I burn. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, stop burning! Okay. Yikes. Yep, rip. So, I kind of thought this would be an easy one, but, it's fire. So, I wasn't completely sure, and that's why I decided to turn on OBS and just be like, let's see what happens. So yeah, we're just running around doing XP. I guess I need to go back and get Blazemut, right? Yeah, we need to go do that. I could probably take something that actually is good against him. That would probably be smart. Let's see what I've got. I don't, because Blazemut is just water, right? Electric? Ooh. No, wait, he's fire. No, I should be fine with water. I bet if I take my Polaris Aqua, but I don't have a saddle for that yet because I can't do that. So yeah, that's not until level 55. Um, hmm, hmm. Let's do. Oh, I really don't want. I'm trying to level up, so I don't really want to swap one of these out for the flares. But I also do kind of want the blaze mutt. Hmm. Oh, that one's hungry. Let's swap these two. Bang, man. If I had a saddle, then this wouldn't be a big deal. But I'm not a big enough kid, so let's fast travel back over there and be a little smarter about it. Ew, ew. I really did travel that far. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna lock in again. You know, he's a 49, no big deal. Um, but yeah, fire hurt. I mean, I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but fire, ouch. So let's go back over here and where is it? It's like that way. Yeah. I guess it's not too bad when you're flying. And there's a van worm that's not as sparkly as us. Okay, let's go. Because we're going up here from that point. It's like right there, I think. I don't know. You can see the mine shaft. I kind of head towards this thing, and then it's just to the left. We're not grabbing eggs. We don't need them. Yeah, it's like right there. Um, yeah. Okay, take two. Cat sword, pretty useless. I guess I should have tested like which spear to use while we were in there too. That probably would have helped a lot, but it's alright. Almost there. Alright, we'll run down there. We're gonna be locked in a little bit more. I need to get off. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Playing too much Ark lately. Okay, I guess that's as far down as we go. And there's that, and here's this. Okay. Our Vanworm Christ is good health, and he was doing good damage because of the dark stuff, I think. Probably, partly because of the ice. So I'm going to try and do a little bit better job of picking him up because that seems to be the theme between the Jetdragon video and this video. I need to manage my pals a little bit better instead of just letting them tank everything. So, womp womp. We're at that point of the game where I can't just boss rush. At least when we're not, like, super OP. So, it be what it be. So, alright, let's try again. And alright, cat sword activated. Yeah, that does good damage. I like it. So yeah, we need to protect our dude a little bit better, and we're gonna do a little more evasive maneuvers. Hopefully, he doesn't target us as much. Okay, so that attack, that one's not the bad one. It's the big AOE one, right? Yeah, I think that's right. I'm honestly just gonna kind of pick him up every time. Because that one attack is doing like really good work for us. Yeah, this one. Ah! Okay. How's our guy doing? He's doing okay. He took some damage. I really want that attack. This is why Serenity is so great. Yeah, rip. I needed to put the Polaris out. Let's skip over one more. I'm trying just not to get hit. There we go. Let's see how the Polaris does. It's kind of cool that we're... Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, but look at that health. He's just like, bam. Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill him. I'm gonna have to switch out to the Jormuntide so this guy doesn't just wreck him. Okay, the Polaris Aquas. Loving it. I wish I could take them again to the next fight, although now he's stuck in the wall, so rip. Okay. We're gonna switch out for Jormuntide so we don't kill this guy. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, I'm out of it, but my Jormuntide isn't. Oh my gosh, how am I not out of it again? Okay, what percentage was that again? Crap. Not good enough. Okay. I didn't see what it was because I'm too busy not dying. Oh, that's crazy low. Okay, let's just do legendary. Get this over with. Oh crap. I don't want it highly. Oh, okay. We're gonna go lower health. We're gonna let the Jormuntide tank this. Because I really need him not on me. Yeah, that's great. I don't want that one. Ugh. I need more damage, but I don't want to kill him. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. Where is my shield? Oh my gosh, the cooldown on this thing is crazy. Alright, let's see what we're at. 18. Let's do... Jeez, switch Jormuntide this one. Eh? All right, cool. We did it. All right, yeah, just a little more locked in, and honestly, it was good we had those German ties because otherwise we would have just straight up wrecked him with the other one. We got ourselves a level. Unfortunately, that means our other German tide missed out on the levels, but we can catch him up pretty fast. And honestly, for the boss fight, probably not going to need it. Um, yeah, I don't know, but thank you, Phalaris Aqua. You're the goat for sure. Okay, let's get out of here. And I didn't even notice what traits we got on that guy. Let's see if we've got anything in here. I would like a better weapon. We got a slab fragment? Okay, cool. Um, I would like some kind of better weapon. I don't know. I just feel like going into Shadowbeak, I want to do something more than just, cat sword. um, Yeah, anyways, I'm not really sure on that one. So we also have a bounty. Honestly, I have a ton of bounty people that we haven't done because I just focus on running the bosses. But the bounty people, we can get some XP off of that if we just backtrack as well. So yeah, but we got a blaze mutt, so I always feel like that's an achievement in this game when you get to the point. He was also 49, not a 60 level, so that was a lot easier for us. Let's hop on our OP Van Worm Christ, and where are we gonna go from here? We don't really need to go around here. We've got isn't there like another one? Ooh, which one is up here? It's not one that I usually use. Isn't it like another one of the beetle ones? It's not the war sect one. I think there's another boss that's up here, but we're not really gonna mess with that, I think, today. 'Cause like I said, we've got like these easy peasy ones that I can do, and this one this one I feel like I always have a hard time finding it down in there. Or is it this one? Ooh, I can't remember if it's Fumble or the other one. So anyways, yeah, we have a couple of like decent level ones here that we can just kind of teleport to and um, get those knocked out while we also get XP on these guys. I'm going to go back and switch out the Phalaris for that extra German tide because that is really what we need to be doing so we can go to, I want to say the final boss tower. It's the final boss tower of the original version of Palworld, right? And then we go to the new areas, which I know very little about. I know one area is like anti-fly, but I think people on this cluster have already taken the turrets down, the guns down. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think they've already taken them down, so I do think that you can go ahead and fly. But I really want to unlock the tower so I can start running um, all of those expeditions to be able to get um, the ancient civilization cores so I can get the glasses. So then we can get some better stats, stuff like that. So just working on the basic progression. I'm trying to think what else. I think we're upgrading a stove today is what I'm working on. So my base pals are working on that, and let me see what else is in the technology tree. We're just kind of trying to level up, but they're building this one. I haven't decided if I'm going to do this one just yet. Again, rocket launcher. I'm probably gonna do the rocket ammo because I feel like we always end up needing that. And then, ooh, we just unlocked this, and I need to build this at the other base. So I went to the other base. I've been kind of checking it out. Maybe we'll do Japanese style there, but we need to do this to do the next base upgrade, and then maybe will Ultimate be able to catch a Jetdragon? I don't really want to repeat it again, but I feel like Exotic Sphere is more what they want us to use it for. Yeah, I don't see any other spheres here. So, anyways, that's what we're looking at. So let's go get a little more XP, get a little more stuff cleared out. I don't really want to go back up there and do that. Let's these are kind of easier to get to. Actually, you know what? I want to go do these because they're kind of. I think this one's fine to find, but some of them they're difficult, like just locating them because they're like down. It's really hard to tell if they're down or up or in the trees or something like that. So let's go check it out. Which direction? To the left. Okay, so I think this one is up. I don't know. They have a purple glow around them if you did not know that. And I really think it's on like the other side here. Let's check. Let me go this way a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it's up here. I think it's down. here somewhere. Oh, they're down in this hole. I remember this with the waterfall. Yeah, this looks really familiar. So a lot of times they are. They're like chilling out in these cool like locations, but it makes it really difficult to see because you're just kind of like flying around. So yeah, this one, which one is this one? So you guys know Ego. This is Ego. I didn't see what level it was, like 20 something. So, and also there's fishing down here. There's some, I have learned a little bit about fishing, although I have not done it. Oh, there's a black market guy over there too. Interesting. But you can see the purple glow down there, but there's some sparkly fishing, and the sparkly fishes mean you could catch shinies, right? I don't know. I don't know. We'll check that out at some point. Right now, let's go wreck this dude. Yep, there we go. Van Wormcrest, you are amazing now. It looks like one of our OGs did not breed it. Anything else like that. What level is this? Should we run through here? We're probably not going to get any good blueprints that we need, right? We have to do a raid, so probably not. Let's stick with the plan. Let's do... Should I just fly there? Yeah, Yeah, sure. It won't hurt. Let's go up. It looks far on the map, but it's not that bad. So anyways, yeah, Ego down here in this hole. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that one. And we are headed northish. We're just gonna kind of go up and over this, check out things. There's some metal there. Oh yeah. Okay. Had to think about where I was on the map. Been zipping around too much. All right. Do 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 do. And yeah, we're not gonna bother with any of these guys. We're just gonna keep on cruising. Okay, so hashtag clearing the map as well. I was like, is that a fangalope? But no, that's a skill fruit tree. I'm going to skip it right now because we can grow our own skill fruits. We have that unlocked. I do really need more honey, but I'm trying to make my own. So I'm going to skip over that as well. There's a lot of them right here. I forgot about that. All right, skill fruit tree. Is he angry at me? Yeah, a little bit. All right, so keep on going. Oh, a little laggy. All right, cool. Going this way. Just making sure there's no fast travel either that I missed over here. And again, just clearing the map because it feels good for completion reasons. This mountain looks kind of cool with like the rock and the grass. Verdant Brook. I've been on the other side of this one. Oh, hey, there is fast travel. And this isn't Verdash. Which boss is this? I don't know. We'll go check it out. Ooh. Wait, is that a base to raid or someone's house? I'm not really sure. That's a really big, like, base if someone built that, so... I don't know, let's go look at it. I'm like, let's go look at it. It could be a player. It could be NPCs. I don't know. I feel like the NPCs tend to build these boxy ones, but this one is... Yeah, this is someone's base. They literally picked this beautiful spot overlooking everything, and then they were like, box. If that's not some like ARC PvP stuff, I don't know what it is. Actually, I mean, it's not PvP because it's pretty big. You wouldn't do that in PvP. Um, yeah, it's oh man, look at this view they could have had. I mean, no glass. They are like, you shall not pass. The end. Okay. I mean, we know they have an Anubis in there. Interesting. And oh wow, their expedition. So this is literally like a high rise, just layers of a base happening here. Okay, that's one approach. It is noticeable. Holy cow. Okay, let's go back down here. I'm glad we went this way because there is a fast travel and another boss. So cool. This will be our first attempt on this one. What level is it? It should be easy, right? 38? Yeah. And it was, what is it, Valet? 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 It's not Valet. Valet? Maybe with the E in there. I've never used one. I think I've used them in breeding before. I mean, it's going to be like a gardening medicine-y type one, if I remember right. I don't know. Is it grass and dark? I don't know. We're going to approach it the same way we've been doing it, which is basically shove the Van Worm Crest at it and just YOLO it. Ooh, look at all that XP we just got for showing up. Gotta love it. Alright, let's check this guy out. Maybe. Pretty please. There we go. Oh, it's just grass. Okay, just grass. All right, do we catch it? I don't think so. I don't think we catch this one. Oh my gosh. Cats, hit it. All right. Do we catch it? Not with a legendary. That's not worth it. Hypersphere? I don't know. If I can catch it with a hypersphere, I might. Yeah, I thought it was dark because of the purple, but it's all right. Mer, mer, mer. Oh my gosh, the cats are crazy. We will move on to a new weapon, I promise. I'm so glad that was my pal doing that. Because I thought for a minute I was about to die. Alright, so yeah, we got that one done. Cool. Cats are done. Yeah, I will work on getting a new weapon so we don't have to listen to the cats. I know the cats are like really funny like the first time you use them, and then after that you're kind of like, all right, enough of the cats. But I don't know, guys, they're great because like no ammo. I don't know how else to explain it. Like I don't have to pay for ammo. That's amazing. Not that they're the best, but it I don't know. It's really, really nice when you're at that point in the game. You know, you can kill some of the rampaging to get the predator cores. You make the cat sword. I don't know. I know it was added with the Terraria expansion. And I think the Terraria area is the mushroom area, and there's a special dungeon in there. I believe that's it. Unfortunately, I've never played Terraria, so it's kind of wasted on me. But I think it's cool that they did the collaboration, and you know, I don't have to know about Terraria to understand that the cat sword's funny. I think the person's over here because I remember getting like stuck in between rocks and stuff. Let's see. Hmm, maybe they're down there. I just remember this one, the fighting area was just kind of garbage. Yeah, see, like fighting down here with pals is just the. Okay, let's this is where the cat sword may be nice because it does bounce around. Um, there we go. Luckily, we're gonna do this pretty quickly here, so. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if you're closer to this level and you're trying to fight in this area sucks. Cause like, this is it. I mean, it's a cool place to hang out. I mean, I appreciate him being there, but it is a tight squeeze trying to fight up in here, and get this done. Cause yeah, I mean, over here you're swimming, and that's it. So yeah, this is definitely one of my least favorite bounties to get. Obviously, you know, when you're almost twice the level of the thing, it's not that big of a deal. All right, so we've got brick to the right. Let's see where our guys are for leveling up. 46. You know what? I didn't go back to base and swap out that one. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe I will run Lily and Lylene again just to boost it up because they're not honestly getting a lot of XP from this because the XP now they have to have so much to get to the next level. So we'll have to see. Because what level should we be doing this? Like 51-ish is what it looks like it's saying. Tower of the PAL Genetic Research Unit is where we're going next. So yeah, about 51 is about right. So there or slightly above would be good. So okay, cool. Got a plan. We are headed towards brick now. And then this might be our last one because I just, like I said, I don't feel like it's giving us the XP boost that we need. I want to check out the Blazema. I'm sure we got nothing good on it, but honestly, if it has no traits, that would be really great for breeding. I find that when they don't have any traits and you're trying to add traits you want on it, it's a lot easier. Um, so that's why I was saying if it had no good traits, then I'd rather have none at all, which would be really, really nice. Just a plain old Blazemite with nothing on it. We can start making some stuff. I did see some stuff about the squid whale thing, Neptilius, and I'm kind of hyped to get one of those. I think it looks really cool, and it looks like something that's really in my wheelhouse. I'm just checking to make sure I don't overshoot this guy because I'm trying to think about like other things that we can get done, more so than focusing on where this guy is. I don't remember this one being hard to find. This one I think is just kind of out there. Like I said, that last one is just my least favorite one. Um, that I've done. I don't know about the new areas, but that last one is just, oh, hey, here we go. The last one is just, it's just because of that area. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's get off. Let's go do this one. What level is this one? Let me get closer. Let's see. Let's get the official information, although apparently we're attacking Masanda. This is just seeds, right? Nothing crazy. Mushrooms and onion seeds. Okay, brick. Level 30, brick. We're gonna have the Gorarats over there too, which is gonna be annoying, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we got this. Sheesh. Cat sword, activate. Try not to hit the Gorarats. Alright. So he's got a ground attack. Forgot about that, because last time I went through here, I was barely the right level, so it was a rough fight. Hey, look, the Gorat. We didn't aggro them yet? Those cats are still bouncing all the way up there. Alright, cool. What did we get? Bounty token and a little bit of gold. And our party, I mean, some XP. Not a great amount. So yeah, this is, we're kind of not going to get a lot more out of this. So yeah, let's go over to the cold area, right? That's the cold area. And one more. We'll do one more just, to clear out some stuff. Also because it looks like the easiest and closest fast travel is going to be over here anyways. So let's go over here. We'll grab this last one. Last time I was here, there was a Phalaris Aqua rampaging. And it was a level 50, which was exciting because I was not level 50. So we'll see if maybe that one's there. I don't know how we'll do against it because we have just like mostly water stuff, but I don't know. We'll check it out. Let me check again. Okay, so there's the fast travel, and our person is this way. I've never fought this one. This one will be a first for me. So we'll check it out. Also, this dungeon, I love it. Like, it looks so cool with all the ice and everything. Yeah, someday I'll go in there. I know I haven't done a lot of dungeons in this, just mostly I'm trying to get my breeding dialed in, because like you can see with the Jormuntide, it kind of pays dividends if you get some like good enough traits, and you can just keep rolling it forward to your new boss fighters. It actually really makes things a lot easier during the boss fights and all of that, especially again playing solo. If you have friends that you're playing with, other players, whatever the story is, it does scale up, but it is nice because the bosses change their focus to things besides you and your pal. So you don't have to manage them quite as much. If you need to take a little bit of downtime for your shield, you can definitely do that easier. So yeah, so those are some of the perks that I really like to doing that. Okay, of course now it's dark, but I was like, is that the person? For a second I was thinking it was a daydream. All right, level 42 skim. I'm gonna have to get off right here, so this is gonna be tight. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Come on, bird. Okay, well at least he's going after my bird, who is way down in Narnia. Awesome. Let's try this again. I'll climb up here. And of course. Okay, just touch him. Thank you. Eh. So we had kind of some of the same issue that we had on Jetdragon, where they like fell off the edge basically, and they're down below, and yeah, just yeah, a whole lot of fun. I think that is he gonna teleport back up? Question mark. Can my guy touch him? No. Awesome. Okay, well we can touch him now. I'm gonna touch you all over, yo. Okay, well that kind of worked out in our favor, so that was nice. What did we get? Coins and 3 tokens. Someday I will spend the tokens. Can I get on my guy? No. Okay, let's go take a peek and see if that Phalaris Aqua is over here. It was kind of in the middle of this like city area. Let me see. Kind of over like here, if I remember right. Yeah, I think it was like in this middle area. I don't see it right now, so doesn't look like we're gonna get that done. Obviously, some fishing opportunities are in this area too. There's a mammoth that is one. Oh, I was like, is it part of the building? No, it's just sleeping. Okay. Mammoth. Okay, cool. So, I don't feel like we leveled up a lot there. Nah, we're still like 46s, so that's fine. Um, okay, so leveling up, we got ourselves a blazement. So let's go back and check that out, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Again, the majority of what I'm doing right now, super boring because it's just waiting for eggs to be laid and then checking the eggs and then more eggs and making cake and, you know, all of that stuff. Hey, look, there's a wild version of us. Yay! I don't know. I really enjoyed using the Vanworm Crest. It was from an egg that we hatched early on, and it's just been kind of like our second flyer that we've used in the game. So it's definitely pulled its weight. I really was going to swap it out with probably like one of the Polaris Aquas, but here we are. We're still running around with it. So yeah. All right, let's go check out our Blazemut. And I'll show you guys a little bit on the base. Nothing major has changed because again, it's really just farming up the stuff. Let's get back over here. Lots of eggs. We can maybe hatch some eggs. I think I was trying for another Jormuntide egg this morning, which I already got. Honestly, the first egg that came out had the traits that I wanted, which was pretty amazing. So that's probably all the luck I'm going to use up for the day. I'm trying to get um, rainbow stats, traits on one. I don't really care what it is, but this one has remarkable craftsmanship and this one has vampiric. So I'm trying to get an egg that only has those two, but as you can tell, there's extra ones on here, the cold-blooded and the motivational leader, so that makes it a lot harder. But I'm hoping if I can get them, if I spend the time with these guys and I just get those two on one, what are they, Wixen? Then it'll work out fine and I can just kind of build it up from there. But let's go see what our Blazemut looks like. Ooh, that is awful. All right, so we have pacifist, brittle, and power of Gaia. No, wait, why does it say gilding? Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't have the Flame Emperor. So, okay, never mind. For some reason, it was showing me one of the gildings. All right, Flame Emperor and Sirius. Sirius is good for a worker. Um, the Flame Emperor one, I don't remember what it does. Let's look at it. Flame Emperor, I know it's a Blazement one. It's not a legendary, but it's kind of along the same lines. 20% increase in fire attack damage. And then Sirius is good for workers because you get the plus 20%. Although with the remarkable craftsmanship, that one is plus 75%. And I'm probably going to put Artisan on there, which I think is another 15. So I don't really need to keep my Sirius traits anymore, but it is what it is. Other than that, the base has stayed the same. It's been working really nicely and efficiently, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, my main thing I'm trying to do right now is get vampiric on my workers so they aren't doing that. I do pick them up when I'm offline, so it is kind of nice when I am online and they're out, that they're actually, you know, working the whole time. But we're able to do what I mostly want to do, which is right now just making cake. So wheat to flour and then the flour to the cake. So here's another 19 cakes and just keeping them going so we can keep the traits on there. But again, I've already got my Jormuntides for the next fight, so I'm just trying to get them leveled up to, like I said, about 50 is kind of what I would like them to be at, the same as the Vanworm Christ. And our party will be the 4 Jormuntides, and then I'll take the Vanworm Christ just so I have a flyer, although maybe I won't because I don't actually need it. I really thought about doing the Chillets because it'd be really funny, but it was just easier to do the Jormuntides because I already had the stats on the Polaris and the Polaris Aquas. So yeah, anyways, that's the journey of kind of where I've gotten. Again, you can see here, crude oil extractor is the next thing to do, and we did just unlock that. So what do I need for that? Palmetal ingots and circuit boards. So that's pretty easy. Just get some quartz and farm that all up. So I'm going to do this today offline, and I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to get this one placed because then I also have to do the generator. I have to put some pals over there. I have to actually make it a base that's functioning, at least on a small level. I do have my guild chest here, but yeah, I'm not really sure how I want to handle that. So all right, that's what I've got, and what I'm going to do now is hatch some, ooh, what is this? I'm just gonna wave. I am gonna go hatch those eggs over there and probably be wildly disappointed. So most of my day is gonna be doing that and grinding up things to make those items. Probably running a couple of the expeditions, but I've kind of chilled out on that just because I want to run the next boss tower. So I'll probably do some more XP on these Jorman tides and get all of that cooking. So, anyways, that's what I've got. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.